Bacteria don't stand around on Sunday talking about philosophical and religious and moral issues. They just survive and reproduce. We drink coffee and talk about quantum mechanics when monkeys are jumping around in trees. There's a big difference between human beings and the rest of life on Earth. So we believe all of life on Earth was created by God, and there may be natural processes which help it develop, but human beings are different to the rest of creation.
All species are unique in their own way. You don't get to say creation until you demonstrate evidence that this has happened.
When me and you sit around talking about moral, ethical issues, or when we talk about GTA 7 or whatever, that's got nothing to do with survival and reproduction.
We live in a society. We don't need to spend every second of the day foraging for food or fighting off predators. We can pursue other interests which give us enjoyment. Engaging in social activities can bring happiness and well-being, so helping with our survival and reproduction.
So even atheist scientists, philosophers of science have realized human social behavior cannot be explained in terms of Darwinism, because if Darwinism was true, then the selfish gene idea would be correct. So the only reason why I would help you was to help my own genes survive.
The book The Selfish Gene demonstrates how helping others has a net benefit on the individual in terms of survivability. There is a game theory of hawks versus doves, where the doves do better. Altruism in a society setting helps the individual survive.
But we as human beings, we help people we're not related to. We have things like hospitals, which are the survival of the unfittest, and you and me pay for it through our tax.
We are all related to other human beings to various degrees. A hospital is not the survival of the unfittest, as this clueless person thinks. Caring for others helps a society. It ensures people can return to work or survive childhood illnesses.
99.999% of species are undiscovered. We don't have their fossils, we don't have their DNA, we have nothing.
This number mainly refers to microbe species. It is true that there are vastly many more undiscovered species, estimated, than there are known species.
Of them.
Because they came and went and
They came in there, and fossilization is very rare. So because something happened a very long time ago, 4 billion years, life has been on this earth, and 99.999% of species are unobserved, any reconstruction you make is bound to be speculative.
All scientific theories are speculative. They make the best use of the information available and are open to revision if presented with new information. Can you, Subboor, come up with a better explanation of the facts that we have now?
Were you around 1,000 years ago?
No.
Or would all the scientists, if they tried to work it out, wouldn't it be speculative? Yes.
Entirely.
So Darwinism is based upon what happened 4 billion years ago.
No. Evolutionary theory, which is what educated people call it, is based on data that we have now that covers the last 4 billion years or so, not just 4 billion years ago. It covers all the data that scientists currently have, including paleontology, genetics, and geology. Since you were asking the "were you around" question, can you tell me, were you around when this was flying in the sky, or when this happened? Do you have any credible evidence that these things happened?